No. No. Occasionally I'll have an idea or I'll have a suggestion, but my role over the years has been I have ultimate yes or no veto.
Right.
So it can come or go at my whim. But I've been really lucky that we've had really good people writing the show. But I must say also, if I say no to something and the writer or writers presenting it to me feel strongly about it, I can be overruled. You know, because I don't want to monkey wrench things and have it all my way, because I know I'm not the funniest man on television.
On the face of the earth.
I'm not the funniest man in this room. So I feel like if somebody feels strongly about it, what do we got to lose? Let's give it a shot.
You don't play hoops anymore. You used to play with Witherspoon.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't played is I used to go to Los Angeles, and it was always, I don't know anybody in Connecticut really to play basketball with.
Call me, man.
Yeah.
I can play, man. I thought you used to play racquetball or squash.
Used to play racquetball, yeah. And squash, you were very good at squash. But I loved, me and Witherspoon used to play basketball. I just haven't been out there in a while to play basketball. And it used to be so exciting because we got to a point where we would play 7 games, 22 by 2. I think that's how that worked. Points, not baskets. And we would play full court, one-on-one.
Full court?
Full court, one-on-one. And this would be in Malibu in the summertime in the heat. And we used to think that this was, oh man, this is it.
Right, right.
Who can do this? And then one day, Witherspoon, his wife was curious about this. She wanted to see one of these games in action. So she comes out to the court with us, and she's sitting there. She got a lawn chair. It was a pathetic scene all around. I mean, it didn't speak well of her either. And so we start playing, and she will not stop laughing. She says, I've never seen slower humans in any pursuit than you guys. And it hurt my feelings.
So you quit?
Well, no, we didn't quit, but I mean, it was just after that it modified my impression of the accomplishment of full court basketball.
Right, right.
We actually used to play with a time limit. There was like a 12-minute time limit for the game.
Or one fall. The creature. Dink, dink. And in this one, I still like wrestling.
The atomic drop.
Atomic drop, who?
Yeah.
Who did it? You're dead.
I'm going to say Wilbur Snyder.
You're right. I can't believe you got that.
Wilbur Snyder.
Wilbur Snyder.
Yes.
Also,
and then there was the abdominal stretch.
Wasn't that Wilbur Snyder?
I think he had the abdominal stretch as well.
All right. Who did the Cocoa Bomb? Shit happened.
It was, I don't know, just giant, it used to be it's not Ernie Ladd.
It's good though. Ernie Ladd had,
I don't know.
He did the figure 4 leg lock with Bearcat Wright. Bobo Brazil.
Bobo Brazil.
The Cocoa
exactly.
Bump. The Cocoa Bump in there.
What about this one? What about the Bulldog Headlock?
Cowboy Bob Ellis.
Yeah!
Cowboy Bob Ellis.
That's right.
Fabulous. Thank you. I'll take wrestling for 100, please.
I used to, me and my buddies, when I was a kid in Indianapolis, and I guess like all kids, you just kind of, one day comes along and you realize there are other things besides your front yard, besides your street, besides your neighborhood, and you start kind of looking for other things around your neighborhood. So we got a hold of a packet of coupons, a free bucket of chicken, a free double cheeseburger, free milkshake, free ice skating session, on and on and on. And somewhere in the middle were free tickets to go see a wrestling match. Well, we'd always watched it on television with Sam Menaker.
Oh, I remember him.
You really? How do you know Sam Menaker?
He was local to there, but I remember him.
And so we went to down to the Southside Armory to watch wrestling. And for a 16-year-old kid, it was unbelievable. I mean, what a show. It was the Shire brothers.
Oh, yeah, Roy Shire.
Roy and Ray.
And he produced on the West Coast at the Cow Palace.
But in those days, wrestlers were just fat. It was before powerlifting and steroids, where you see just these enormous, perfect guys. It was just to be fat guys in these little black trunks. It was so silly. The other great thing was there was a wrestler named Pepper Gomez.
Sure.
I know you know this.
Pepper Gomez. When I sang in the old band, I was in Pepper Gomez's daughter was the boyfriend of our drummer, so we got to meet Pepper Gomez.
Wow,
which was kind of thrill.
my
and still would
God.
be.
And Pepper Gomez had the strongest abdomen in professional wrestling. And there was also guys, Angelo Poffo. Do you remember
I
a guy
do
named
remember that name,
who
yes.
held the record at the time for doing the most consecutive sit-ups? Angelo Poffo. And there was some other guy.
Oh my God, he did?
Yeah, he was from Chicago, and this was like, this struck awe. I mean, to me, I didn't know what the record was, but you knew that he was on the level if he could hold the record for sit-ups.
Well, Pepper Gomez would stand up like this, remember?
Yeah, the iron abdomen. And so to prove, he made a deal on television one day. He was going to demonstrate how tough his abdomen was. So they bring out a step ladder, a folding step ladder, and he had arranged for Dick the Bruiser to knee drop him in the stomach. Dick the Bruiser would come up to the top of the ladder, and Pepper Gomez is prone on the mat, and Dick is going to leap off and knee him in the stomach. So Dick comes out and he sets it up, and he climbs up to the top, and then he gets off, and then he realigns the ladder, and he gets up, takes another look, moves the ladder a little bit, finally gets up to the top of the step, and just knee drops him in the throat. People were outraged. It was the funniest thing we'd ever seen. Oh, it was so
just
great.
About have it.
Yeah.
Just about got it where I want it.
And then, of course, Pepper Gomez is just flopping like a grouper in a boat, you know. Oh, man. Oh, geez, that was great.